All right, let's move on here, gentlemen, to the divisional round. Only 8 teams remain in the National Football League. We're getting so close to the end of the year, but let's not talk about the end. Let's talk about this weekend, starting on Saturday. The number 4 seed Houston Texans travel to the number 1 seed Baltimore Ravens, who are 9.5-point home favorite. 44.5 is your over under this one. 4:30 Eastern time on ESPN and ABC. EJ, we'll start with you.
All right, let me get the Ravens to cover, and I will take a slight over.
Slight.
Yes, slight.
Slight. Kyle.
I agree with everything that EJ said. This is a cool story with CJ Stroud and the Texans, but then the Ravens will now say nevermore.
I like that.
I like that.
Matt.
As much as I want to have the Texans with the 7.5 points, I think that Baltimore has kind of proven that they can dismantle teams with ease. They're well rested. They're ready to go. They know what's on the line this time around. But EJ did curse them earlier, so give me the Texans plus the points.
Yeah.
And the
a
over.
terrible human being. You know that?
I didn't curse them.
Yeah, it's true.
What is? I gotta look to see what the forecast is, because I think weather may be a factor.
Cold.
In this game, no, I think there's actually chance of more snow this weekend.
That helps Baltimore more.
No, just cold, 28 degrees, but sunny and windy, so that could play into it as well. Baltimore's been basically resting for 2 weeks, so I'll be curious to see how the early portion of this game could go. If the Texans can jump out, I think they can cover 9.5. That is a pretty big number. But if wind is a factor and they're not able to spread the ball the way they did this past weekend, I think Baltimore wins and just wins easily. Officially, I'll take the Texans to cover 9.5. That does feel like a lot of points.
Yeah, record. I have the Ravens winning by 10 here. I feel like this is the table set for a bad beat. So overall, you're safer going with EJ slight over. Don't touch this damn line. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, I think that's a fair assessment. But I will go with the over as well. Then let's see. Mikey B has Houston plus the points in the over. Devin has Ravens indefinitely over. Then we go to
a smart play.
Yeah, I think if you're going to touch this game at all, over is the play. All right, then we go Saturday night, 8:15 Eastern time on Fox. It is the number 7 seed Green Bay Packers. They travel to Santa Clara to take on the number 1 seed San Francisco 49ers, also a 9.5-point home favorite. 50.5 is your over-under on this one. EJ, I'll go to you.
That damn half point, I swear. Fuck it. Give me the Niners a cover. Give me, what's the over-under again?
50.5.
Oh, it's a lot of points. Fuck, I go over too.
The Packers called off they could have scored 70. I mean, I get the Niners are a much better team, but this is an offense that scores, and so do the Niners.
I will.
Dallas has a good defense too.
Allegedly.
Statistically.
Allegedly.
Give me over.
I can't even dodge this shit. That's the worst part.
Not even over.
All right, Matt, I'll go to you.
Yeah, I'll take the Niners and the over as well. I think if it was in Lambeau, I might have Green Bay staying closer to San Fran, but that's not the case.
Kyle, I'll let you pick last since it is your team. But can you answer me? Is there any injury report issues with the Niners? Or are they healthy?
No, the MVP of the 49ers, Trent Williams, to my knowledge, is currently healthy.
I was going to say McCaffrey was practicing now, right?
Okay.
He's fine.
In that case, yeah, as gross as it is, give me the Niners to cover the 9.5. And I will take. Because there's been times this year this Packers team has looked bad. Okay. I'll take a slight under on this one. Slight. Kyle, go ahead.
You know, as adorable as it is to hear about the Cowboys defense being good, I've never heard somebody overtly say, you could run the ball on the 49ers. That's a big reason for their domination of the Cowboys. You can't handle the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
That being said, I don't think the 49ers really often have that problem, meaning you're going to ask Jordan to do a whole lot more, and I don't love it. That being said, I don't think this is a high-scoring affair. I think the Niners bleed the field with yellow and run the ball a lot with Christian McCaffrey back and all that happy stuff. Give me I'm going to say the under and keep me with the Packers. Give me those points.
All right. Let's see. Mike has what's love got to do with it? 49ers and the over. Devin has Niners and the under. Joe says Niners win, but they don't cover. So we take Green Bay covering that 9.5 and the over as well. All right. Then we go to Sunday, 3 Eastern time on NBC. Don't worry, Kyle. It's not on, well, it is on Peacock, just not exclusively.
I'm well aware how much you love the cock, Disney fan, or excuse me, wrestling fan.
Hey man, I was right. A lot of people watch that game on Peacock. That's all I'm saying.
Make them smart, Jim.
Apparently, it does.
How?
It made a shitload of money for the NFL, and it didn't hurt people watching the game.
Well, listen,
capitalism works. I mean, it's ugly, it's dirty, but so is fucking. It's a billion-dollar business.
Please mark 128. Woke Jim says the phrase "capitalism works." Okay.
I mean, like, I'm just pointing out the fact that I was like, look, people aren't going to not watch this game because it's on Peacock, and I was right.
I know that. That doesn't mean I have to fucking like it, Jim. Jesus.
Well, I'm not telling you have to like it.
Anyways.
Anyway, the number 4 seed Buccaneers travel to number 3 seed Detroit, who is a 6.5 point home favorite. 48.5 is your over-under on this one, EJ.
You know, I'll take the Bucks on the points here. Detroit wins the game, but I think Bucks might be a little competitive here in this spot. And I will take a slight under on this one. Slight under.
Kyle.
You shattering my world, talking about how great capitalism is, as woke Jim got me to miss what the spread was. Can you tell me?
Detroit minus 6.5,
no. Yeah, that's fine.
48.5.
Yeah, it's going to be the over. Detroit's going to win by more than a touchdown. Listen, the Baker Mayfield experiment has been fun. They're both going to score a lot of points, but I think the Lions are going to win by more than a touchdown. Yeah, I got the Lions. I got Jim's frisky Lions.
My Lions, baby. Matt, go ahead.
Yeah, give me the frisky Lions minus the points. I will also take the under, though. I don't think Tampa Bay scores as much as they did against the sieve that is the Eagles defense. The Lions is a little bit more stout.
I mean, and I'm not trying to pour salt on the wound, but like,
yes, you are.
Maybe I was, but like, there's a couple of passes that have like, if they didn't just bounce off of Mike Evans' fingertips, like that game's even worse. Like, I don't think they have the same luck on the road at Detroit. I like Detroit winning by a lot. I think if there was any sort of nerves or lingering effects of late season whatevers, I think they got those out of the way against a better team in the Rams. So I think the Lions really control here. I think they're focused on the task at hand, and also like in the rare event, because like we've already made the picks, like in the rare event that Green Bay pulls off the upset on Saturday, like, dear God, this one could be a blow. You want to give the Lions a chance to host the NFC title game? Good Lord.
Against the Packers, too.
Oh, my God. I didn't even think about that. Holy shit.
I would say that would be epic work by the NFL script.
Like, you want to talk about most surprising? If that happens, EJ Christian, that shit better be your good next week, because then it would actually be fucking accurate. Okay?
Yeah, no. Give me the Lions plus. I do. I think they're going to win but by quite a bit.
You mean Kyle next week on the couch? Also next week on the couch?
I mean, listen, you want to talk about weight in the fucking van? Jesus.
Give me a slight under. 48 does feel a lot for a Buccaneers team that like can also just vomit on themselves offensively. So
True.
look, Baker's earned his contract for next
Yeah.
year. Good for him. It's been a fun story. But this is where it ends for them, I think. Mike says, let's fucking go, man Camel, let's go Lions.
Man,
And the over. He says ready to run through a wall for that guy. Yeah. Does he have like a
he's
like a twin brother or something that like the Cowboys can hire? Or
He's
like
still
anybody is-
one Jim when he predicted Madden Campbell to beat Ernest's Chiefs.
That is true. That is true. Mikey B did that all the way back in week 1, and somehow those Chiefs are still playing, even though I don't know that it was declared a must win. But they are playing the team.
Jim.
They are playing a team who lost a must win that early in the year. It is the number 3 seed Kansas City Chiefs on the road. How about it? At number 2 Buffalo, a 2.5-point home favorite. 45.5 is your over under on this one. 6:30 Eastern time on CBS. Devin had the Lions in the over as well. Sorry to miss that one, buddy. But EJ,
I'm so excited. I'm so excited for this game, mainly because it's the first time we get to see Pat Mahomes on the road in the playoffs.
Yeah.
This is gonna be so much fun. Hubba, hubba, hubba. Money, money, money. Who do you trust, dude?
Who do you trust?
Guess what? I trust the tried and true Chiefs. Give me the Chiefs straight up to win this game.
shocking. Breaking news! Breaking news! This just in. EJ loves the Chiefs.
Oh my God! I thought you had real news for a second. Oh my God! No, give me the Chiefs to win this game outright. Give me the over.
Kyle.
Do not bet this fucking game. Don't do
You're
it.
nothing but a degenerate.
God, you're worse than that if you do. God, just stay away at all costs. That being said, boy, I'm gonna do it, aren't I?
You're doing it. You're doing it.
I got the fucking Bills. I'm sorry.
Oh!
You can hear the trepidation in my voice as I
Of
lose,
course.
but I got the Bills in the over. Fuck.
Wait.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
Yeah, I guess, man. Shit. I got nothing, man. Here's the thing. The Chiefs are a defensive team now. I don't know if you've gotten the memo. We've been saying that on the student of the game for months. Nick Wright eventually caught up to us. Hashtag I said
Never
it.
in doubt.
Yeah, right. I see what you did there, Matt. That was wonderful. But God, I'm this close to flip flopping on it too, man. Like
Clear weather for the record, forecasted Sunday. Cold but clear in Buffalo.
very important to mention, Jim. Thank you for that point.
No fence sitting, buddy.
Yeah, no, I got the Bills. Fuck it,
Pick the Bills. He done did it. Matt, go ahead.
Well, rip my shirt off and throw me through a table. Give me the Bills minus the points. Give me the over on this one. I'm going to mirror Kyle's pick.
Man, this one is a difficult game for me to predict because I've been very critical of the Bills for years on this show and their ability to finish games and that stuff, and they've proven me right against this very team. But I've also been one of the louder people shouting about this Chiefs team is not the same as we've seen. So
does different mean worse, Jim? That's the question.
I think it does, and I've been on that train for a while. That this Chiefs team is not as good as Chiefs teams in recent years. That's why I cannot believe that I am actually doing this. Fucking light me on fire and throw me through a snowy pile. Give me the Buffalo Bills.
Wow.
To win
What?
this game, cover 2.5, and I will take I'll take it slide over.
Here we
I don't
go.
like that number
That's
at
the
all.
bet.
dude.
That's the bet to make in this game.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't like. I mean, I don't
Hey.
like. I'm not making a bet on this game at all.
Can I get a quick breaking news sound if you don't mind?
Is there actually breaking news?
Yes, I got something for you.
ahead, EJ.
All right, so breaking news here: the Atlanta Falcons have actually interviewed Jim Harbaugh.
Okay.
I mean,
All right. That's fair. I know he had an interview with the Chargers yesterday.
Yep.
So I mean, that's 2 big swings in 2 days for the Falcons.
Arthur
Front
Blank ain't
punts,
fucking
excuse me.
around, buddy.
Well, I mean, they're gonna have to do a lot more than a great head coach to not fuck around. Now it is a very winnable division. That is,
I'll give him this though. He's a good owner though. I'll give him this. He's a good owner. I like him.
yeah.
Blank.
I mean,
they just God, they've done so bad with picks lately.
yeah. I mean, the thing is, I think whoever, and since Harbaugh was interviewed, the terms of the Michigan offer that's reportedly on the table for him is 6 years, 11.5 million per year guaranteed, which would make him the highest paid coach in college football. There's also language that would grant him immunity from termination for anything from these investigations. So whatever NFL team takes that swing, I mean, there's some big numbers there. So it's going to be really, that's going to be one of the more fun ones to watch for sure. Yeah, obviously, Mike, they have Desmond Ridder now, but there's this thing called free agency that and trading and the draft, and there's a lot of things that can change from one off season to the other. But yeah, I mean, there will have to be roster changes that go along with a coaching change.
Jim Harbaugh is the guy that got production out of Colin Kaepernick. Let's remember that.
That's fair.
And Alex Smith too, when he was on numbering.
Accurate.
So yeah, like and yeah, so that is a good point. Let's see. Mike has Bills in the under. Devin has the Chiefs and the over.
Good job, Devin.
So that is where we leave the divisional round